Trent Nott, coming out of 4 Seasons MMA, right here in Lexington, Kentucky, makes his amateur debut. And before the event, this was one that I had circled on my fight card as a potential fight of the night. Nott, heard a lot of good things from him out of 4 Seasons. He's a Tun Sun Do black belt and has competed in full contact karate for most of his life. Really tall guy for middleweight, 6'3" at 185 pounds. 30 years old, making his amateur debut. Said he predicts the second round TKO win. Cory Holbrook, just 19 years old. First time we've seen him in action since Hardrock 85 in November of 2016. Had a unanimous decision over Shane Gadd, and that was a bloody 3-round war. I went back and rewatched that fight, and that was a great fight. Trains out of Hybrid MMA with Christian Bowling, Justin Thompson, who's been pretty impressive on the amateur scene. Said he's been competing in kickboxing, karate, and jiu-jitsu since he was 14 years old. And he said it's not going to take him until the second round, first round knockout prediction.
Wow. We have not yet seen a fight of the night awarded, have we?
Last fight was fight of the night.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this contest is in the 185-pound weight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, weighing at 183 pounds, representing 4 Seasons MMA from Lexington, Kentucky, Trent Nott. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the B2 Digital blue corner, weighing at 184 pounds, representing Hybrid MMA from Lexington, Kentucky, Cory Holbrook.
Middleweight action here at Hardrock MMA 97. Trent Nott in the black, Cory Holbrook in the red and black. Rob Mooney is the referee for this one. These guys look ready to go here.
Not with the height advantage.
And reach advantage. I think he's going to try to stay on the outside here. Eats a left hook there and a flurry from Holbrook. And Nott throws a head kick that landed but just to the arm. Looks like these guys are going to be trading here. Head kick is just short. Holbrook throws a right hand that lands. And Nott is ducking into those punches, and that's why Holbrook is throwing uppercuts and landing. Got to watch dropping his head.
Double it up. Hey, 2 then 1, 2 then 1, 2 then 1.
Just standing and trading.
Holbrook does appear to be keeping his hands low.
Clinch
But
there.
when it gets close, he's throwing so much that that's his best defense.
Nott has control of the neck now.
Hit, not arms, hits.
Looking to try to finish this standing guillotine here up against the cage.
Knee.
Throws a knee to the body. And another one.
Keep your weight on him, Trent. Keep your weight on him.
Knee to the head. Left hook there from Holbrook lands.
Hey, double jab. Back to your double jab. Straight down the middle.
As you mentioned, Holbrook's hands are pretty low here. Nott has his hands up.
Yes. Double it.
Holbrook, though, is almost swinging from his hips.
Hey, 2 to 1.
Despite the hands being so low,
2 to 1, Trent.
it seems like he's throwing so
Holbrook
wow.
got clipped. Surprise, Holbrook. Nott clipped Holbrook and then went for the clinch.
Grip one, Trent. Grip one.
Looking for that guillotine again here.
Yes.
Just about a minute to go here in the first round.
Chop that knee, Trent. Chop that knee.
Looking to try to finish this guillotine. Has his hands
Possibly
clasped.
another standing guillotine. We saw one earlier tonight.
Knee, Trent.
Does
knee,
not
Trent.
have
Knee,
it.
Trent.
Right
Knee,
in
Trent.
front of our camera.
It looks like he may have it. I don't.
Don't burn out
This is
your
a
grip,
really
Trent. Don't
tough
burn out your
This
grip.
is a,
submission to finish.
one way to utilize
Stay calm,
your
Trent.
height
Stay calm.
advantage.
Stay calm, Trent. Stay calm.
I don't think he's got it. Holbrook's staying alive.
Did not have the
Trent,
arm
look to
in.
get that underhook with your right hand.
It's a tough
Right hand
submission to
underhook.
finish. Trying to torque here.
He's got 25 seconds left.
Almost be easier, and I'm never a pull guard guy, but almost be easier to finish this if he
Yeah.
pulled guard. Holbrook is out, though. Both guys swinging wildly out of that break.
Hats off to Holbrook for the escape. How
Knee
much
there.
credit does Nott get for that attempted guillotine in the eyes of the judges?
You know, you definitely get credit for the submission and also for aggression trying to finish the fight. So I think that was a close first round. I think Trent Nott maybe just pulled out that first round. That was a close first round. Both guys landed. The judges in our last bout, that was the first time they were needed all night. So see if they start getting their money's worth. I'm always a fan when the fighters finish the fight, not the judges don't have to decide.
A little salt and pepper. Salt and pepper, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
okay.
so. Before my time.
Is it?
A little bit.
Gosh. How old are you, David?
Old enough to know better. No, I'm 28.
28, okay. I'm 34, so I got you by a little bit.
I think if you're the corner of both of these guys, and I think if you're Holbrook's corner, you probably say, hey, don't get caught in that guillotine. He almost had it twice, so keep your head out of there. But really, I don't think either guy did anything really all that bad in that first round.
Seemed to me they both appear to want to stay on their feet and throw.
Yeah, I don't think either guy will eschew the opportunity to get it to the ground, though. But I think they both want to be on top. So
Pump it, Trent. Pump it. Get easy with it. Right away.
round number 2 here, middleweight action. No glove touch this round.
Holbrook once again with the hands relatively low. His
Swinging and landing.
best defense is an incredible
Flurry.
offense.
Uppercut there. Clipped him with a right hand and not retreating.
Step side, Trent.
Wow.
Left and a
Holbrook
right
is-
land.
is throwing.
Step side, Trent.
And not still throwing as well.
Side. Step side. Step side.
Nott throws that head kick and Holbrook just shakes his head at him. Nott now with the clinch here up against the cage.
Head position. Head position. Turn your head. Turn your forehead and face it. Okay, get your right hand off face. Hey, stay calm. Stay calm. Look at right knee right here.
Nice knee to the body there from Nott. Eats a shot though coming out of the break. Mouth of Nott is now wide open.
Heck of a round. I mean, 2 minutes left
Step side.
in the second round.
Nott likes to throw those kicks, but he's got to throw something to set it up. You hear the corner. Harry Hunsucker actually in the corner here of Nott. Knee to the body there from Holbrook. Nott with the clench. Here's where you expect the knees to come. You can hear people in the crowd yelling for the knees. Clench up against the cage here. A little over a minute to go in this second round.
Nott's corner instructing him to let go of the leg. and to continue to work the knees to the midsection of Holbrook. And he does.
Tries to tee off there.
Despite the reach advantage.
Nice knee to the
Nott,
body.
It seems Holbrook has.
Holbrook now with the guillotine attempt.
Returning the favor of what Nott was working on him earlier. Saying, I'll go for a
Drags him to the ground here.
standing guillotine, maybe a mounted guillotine if he can get the leg over. Nott appears to have the half guard secured.
Roll him. Roll, Trent. Roll. There you go. Keep going.
Trent Nott's corner instructing him to go ahead and roll him. 15 seconds left in the round.
Punch the other way, and then
Holbrook, I think,
get back to your guard, Trent. Get back to your
securing
guard.
this second round here.
Sure.
Going to be tough to finish from this position. But I think maybe one round apiece heading into the third.
Almost got the leg through for that mounted guillotine. I agree. Holbrook has to win the second round.
Close fight here. See if one of these guys can finish in the third. Ton of action, a lot of striking. Neither guy afraid to stand and trade.
No, especially Holbrook, despite the disadvantage when it comes to the height and reach, which compounding those two, I mean, turns out to be quite the substantial size differential. Holbrook seems to be throwing at a stronger pace.
Yeah, and he's throwing everything power too. And I don't want to say necessarily setting up, but he's throwing a lot of punches. And Nott looks like he's trying to rely on the kicks and to try to keep his distance. Either way, it's definitely an interesting style matchup with Holbrook, the guy that likes to get more on the inside, and Nott trying to stay on the outside with that karate background. Third and final round here, middleweight action. Nott again trying to throw those kicks. Holbrook lands a left over the top. Another one.
Double first. Double first. Double first. Double. Pump it, Trent. Pump it. Double. Stay long, Trent. Stay long.
Holbrook connecting with the left,
Circle. Circle.
and Nott
Circle. Yes.
going to the clinch, attempting to. Looks like Nott wants to work some knees. Swung big for the big knee there. Holbrook smiling.
Slipped there.
To the middle, Trent. To the middle.
Holbrook has
Middle.
maintained a smile on his face for much of this fight.
Set up that mid. Set it up to the mid. Set it up to the mid. Set up that mid, Trent, like in the gym.
That left hook. Holbrook loves that left hook, and he's landed it
Work.
a lot in this fight. Minute 45 to go here in the fight.
Front leg speed, Trent. Front leg speed.
Pace is slowed down a little bit in the third round.
Middle. Straight shots, Trent. Straight
Both of
shots.
these guys throw with a lot of power, though, so this fight can still end with one shot.
Certainly. Holbrook continuing his, almost walking him down.
Nice
where
knee
he's-
there in the clinch.
Upper, underhook, up on his shoulder. Right hand on his shoulder, Trent. Right hand on his shoulder. Get that hand up, Trent.
Michael
Oh.
Seals instructing Trent to get his right hand up on the shoulder of Holbrook.
Going to be hard, though. Holbrook has that whizzer. Nice knee there.
Could have been a big knee to the head of Nott.
That's the problem with, looks like he might have busted him open with that one.
45 seconds left in the third and final round.
Holbrook looking to maybe try to throw another knee here.
Short knee to the leg. Jack that
Holbrook
left
now
hand
with the
up,
whizzer
Trent.
on that
Up
left
shoulder,
arm
up
here.
on his shoulder.
20
Jack
seconds
that
left to
left
go
hand
in the
up,
fight.
Trent. Jack that left hand up. No, jack it up, Trent. Up high. Up high.
Hear the 10-second bell. Holbrook throwing some knees to the thigh and a knee to the body. Second fight of the night to make it to the judges. Between Trent Nott and Cory Holbrook. I think Holbrook definitely won the last 2 rounds. See what the judges think.
I would agree. I'd say Holbrook won the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are going to the judges' scorecards. After all 3 rounds, all 3 judges scored out 29-28. For your winner, the blue corner,
Cory Holbrook with the win via unanimous decision. Now 2-0 on his career.
Obviously, there has to be a winner and loser, but damn, give it up. If there's a close score and it's not the fight tonight, give it up for both these guys right now.
Nice win for Cory Holbrook. His first fight since November of 2016. Hopefully we don't have to wait a year and a half to see him back in the cage again.
I think I remember that fight. I think Shane Gadd had a reach advantage on him and a height advantage similar to what he faced today. And Holbrook seems to be good at overcoming that size disadvantage.
Right, we will be back. We're going to take another short intermission. We'll be back with the main card.